The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the...
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting...
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help! Aw, it seems to...
Any volunteers for step 2?
Leave that to us! We know what to do! Aw, it's completely empty!
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now!
Whoa! Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
Press a leaf between dry sheets of paper. You can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No. The hydroidolins are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Sounds good to me.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Yes.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
It's so big! But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier. Very good, Klee! You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer! It appears to be a system that rotates.
That's right. Original. But it seems.
Is this geranium?
Yeah. Really? It made.
If you ask me.
Yes. Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for your...
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all...
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore...
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Oh,
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
Ugh.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's...
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off my... Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send a cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Add as...
Time to go.
follow the wind. Follow the wind.
Here you are.
Into the wind.
Yoo-hoo!
Yep. Flicker.
Time to go.
Think you can get away?
And Shroud!
Keep up. Here you are.
sure I've saved enough money.
I just don't think we should squeeze the margins too hard.
Thank you for
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are...
You're in no condition to be out.
Yeah.
That's true, but you should stop.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand?
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to have...
I'm not trying to make
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Clee.
Are you and Jeremy worried about... Why don't you just talk to him about... Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he...
You're right. But our relationship is much better.
Well...
Really?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Clee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him?
Clee's right, you know. You three...
Just like when we were back, I'm just worried that something similar could...
I know. but this domain is nowhere. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems, if it weren't for my poor.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
See? Doesn't it feel better just to get along?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Clee, having the car zip along the tracks was...
Yeah, what an amazing idea.
Hey, Clee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Clee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even... Hey, everyone. Please come with me.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Clee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Clee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
Nope. Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will. stairs are pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like a real mage now.
Guess that sort of makes sense. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Nothing! Kaya's just the master thief. Don't you?
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components.
You mean you snatched it when we were...
I didn't have... In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time.
Aw, do we really have to... Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know that's our wise mage.
Don't worry. Tonight, you'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky. Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. I thought I was keeping my composure. Don't worry. My mind is always spinning. I'm used to this.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the... What are you smiling? Oh.
Welcome back! Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me! You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime.
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Honorary.
Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing component was...
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were... If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures. When they ran into... They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived. But it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite...
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Edea.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all. But I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have... By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't... They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up. Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I'll go and
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Hey, Kale and Eula! Oh, Edea is here too! Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. How are you? Did you rest well?
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place.
Saying things like that isn't going to help, Edea.
But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like wading through thick mud.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert. I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid, almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you!
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot!
You can't back out this time, Edea. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Edea is the only person who could help.
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there?
Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about.
I'm on the case.
Drat. You caught me.
All right, amuse me.
And away I go!
Yeah. Sir. Keep up. See, just follow my intuition.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up. If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone. Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about Adia.
You want to see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
No, please.
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
And Paimon is Paimon!
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Keep up.
Wow! Look at that huge
Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent?
Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time. Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
That's not important. Please.
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro-Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Wait, he offered to help you?
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
Yes? And then?
Yeah! Don't leave us hanging here! What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Eidolons.
Oh no! We have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maimuna!
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should...
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right. This way, please. There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you. Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able...
Please don't laugh.
No, that's my opinion anyway. Think about it. You have many good
No way!
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for...
Wow. You are so... Really? You do that? You wouldn't...
You really...
Oh, no!
Seems there's no need for me to warn you.
Wait, what's the thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
this on side.
I condemn you! Huh? Tch. Huh? More speed.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Maimuna, do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity?
You sure don't look like you're in any...
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he's still in...
You. What are you doing? Huh. Have you come here to...
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke... Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you? You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Oh, the smell. It's just like the...
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet all...
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days, and asked me, but now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep...
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about... Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Hmm? Oh, sure.
Sorry. I admit my mistake.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. There's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right.
I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. You probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Yeah!
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
The colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here? Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin. It must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
I'll be back with a vengeance.
More speed. More speed. More speed.
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level.
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah! Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've already been there more times than Paimon can remember.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always... I was just a kid. I always thought my father was amazed.
But aren't you a scholar? I doubt you could...
Yeah, when I had the
You must have already...
Yes, but I realized that attending a fair and the main reason my my father knew how... I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating leyline. I finally had a chance...
It's not as bad as you have the card. Someone who's given up... Oh, Kale.
I understand...
It's not that I'm... Believe me.
Oh? What are you trying...
Oh, nothing. Now.
All right. Good. That should do it.
wonder what was taking... I'm pretty...
I don't know if...
The shadow. It's massive. Wait.
Seems he still might need a little more...
Of course. With a team like the Traveler...
Only 40 times more reliable. That means...
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry.
I'm afraid I still feel...
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon...
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a... It was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. Such pomp. It's like a never-ending...
Everything he said is true.
Yes. This has all happened recent. All that I and...
Lessig, both you and I...
I originally planned...
See? People...
Yes.
That's all right. How to find true
I have a suggestion for you. Why don't you return to Mom? This is something that the Lawrence clan is just like this stage.
She's so soft.
Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you.
Oh! It's one of the missing components! Wait.
Well, you didn't ask. All right.
Okay.
Wait, it looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before? Ah, right. I also...
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create, but now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer need... Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid.
Ah, so when it comes...
So, as of now, we've already... I'm sorry that
Your adventures to... Yep, you could... Well, the truth is that recently, an orb matching the relics did... I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading as I made my... I was surprised, though I feel that... Now that you mention... I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find... I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and... Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation. It's all right. You two did a lot today. Sure! That would be perfect!
Turns out Idia has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why did...
Oh! So did you make...
No. I made something called storm crust pie.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try some, Kokomi. It should taste... Sorry. I should call you General. Oh, I would be... By the way, Eula, how's your...
Oh, him. You would never guess, but...
Keep up.
Oh, let me know if you find anything interesting.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Smells like something good is inside.
Keep up! Keep up!
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learn.
Witness the power of the rock. This is long overdue. No touching. Access denied. Time for takeoff. For Rex Lapis. Brace yourselves. Rain cutter. Yeah. No touching. Huh. Born of ice and frost. Think you can get away? Let me weave you a verse. Blaze over. Rise. No touching. Access denied. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
One with the forest.
Come on out. Got a dash.
Keep up.
What shall we do?
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
All right, let's head off.
Crumble!
Here we go.
The wind knows me. Follow the wind. Time to go. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Follow the wind. Into the wind.
Yahoo!
Right now, emerge.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
A fateful offering. one with nature.
Right here.
Rise! Gather!
Emerge. Right here.
Wind Strider.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanth. This wine tastes the
Let's go gather some samples. Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Drat. You caught me.
As you wish.
Why isn't it working? I don't get